So folks, right now I'm looking at a Linux distro that I think you'll find interesting booting up. It is a thing that runs a window manager called Window Maker. And let's go take a look at Window Maker live right now. So here we've got some news, and you can see that there it is. And we can go ahead, we can look at the change log or something here. This is something that looks very much like an operating system called NextStep, if you've ever seen NextStep. This is based on Debian, and we can look around and click on a few things, but we can also just install everything, and that's what I want to do. So once we install it, we will come back, and we will actually move to the next step. So I'm going to hit Start Installation here. Oh, interesting. It just reboots you. Okay. So interesting. Even the installer, this looks like the Debian regular installer for the most part, except for it definitely looks like that old 90s UI that you'd see in Window Maker. So we'll select all of our correct information here. Let's see. North America is where we're at. We're in the United States. Yep. And let's go with English here. All right, and it looks like that we're back. I'm going to select the drive to install to here, the bootloader, because we're almost done with the install. So we're going to get that all finished real quick here, and then we'll take a look at Window Maker Live. I will say one thing I like about the installer, it is nice that they put their logo, the little, graphic, whatever you want to call it, at the top here, the installer. I do think that is pretty nice. It's a nice touch just to say, this is a well-designed open source project, right? And from a UI standpoint, and I do appreciate it when things look good. Oh, it brought me back into the installer because I didn't eject the disk. No, I did eject the disk. Huh? Why is it? Did they actually have the installer logo in? No, they don't do that, right? Let's just reboot again. That doesn't make sense. It had the installer logo on it. Yeah, see, there we go. So it's got grub, and so it should be booting into the actual, experience. So, I'm wondering how buggy this is. I didn't think it was going to be very buggy, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. All right, I'm going to try logging in again. So I don't know. Are we actually installed? Actually, maybe we are. I don't know. It's if I hit launch, welcome to review the changes of this release. Oh, okay. So I can remove the package. Let's do that because I find that annoying. I don't know why they didn't auto do that. Cool. So can I just remove icon? Yeah, there we go. All right, so it looks like we have the system installed. Let's try looking at stuff. So here's our calendar. Well, actually, no, I said I wanted to install guest editions first, didn't I? So let me insert guest editions. Hope you all enjoy this more technical stuff here. And I'm guessing that this is going to be in /media. Maybe not. Maybe I have to manually mount it. I'm beginning to wonder. Let's see. So it might come in CD-ROM here or something. No. I don't know what its problem is. Okay. Do we have, let's see, some kind of a file manager, application finder, file manager? Yeah. Sure. Let's look at Midnight Commander. This is a CLI one. And let's see if we can find our the thing we're looking for. We might just have to live with it looking like this if I can't. So maybe it's, nope, it's not mounted in it's MIT. It's, yeah, definitely not in there. I don't know. I'm beginning to think it's just not mounted. Okay. Let me try this. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, okay, that does work. I was going to say, I don't know if I can make the terminal bigger, but I can. Interesting. It doesn't seem to have noticed. So, optical seed. Oh, it looks like it didn't actually even insert. Let's try that again. Duh, that's probably got something to do with it. And it still doesn't want to insert. Okay, I don't know what its problem is. I don't know what its problem is. Okay, you know what? We may just have to settle for this. Let's just do that because this looks good enough. I got it decently zoomed in. So, but you can see here, this is the system. I can right click and get a menu. I actually haven't played with this that much. Well, really, I don't think I've ever played with this window manager, but I've seen people use it a tiny bit. So, but I didn't even realize, I guess someone probably showed it to me in a video years ago and I just don't remember, but I right clicked instinctively because I know some window managers have a menu like this. And it happened to be a correct answer. So there's a bunch of different things in here. We can look around and we can see there's different networking tools. Some of the stuff I've actually not dealt with. GNU Mail. Let's see. What is GNU Mail? Let's see here. That's like a local mailbox thing, I think. Wow, look at how retro this. I wonder if this even supports like modern stuff. Let's see here. Check for updates, mailbox, new viewer window, inspector. I don't know how. I wonder, message compose. Okay, so I have to. Oh, well, that went very well, very fast, didn't it? Let's see here. That's interesting. So I'm trying to figure out how this works. So you got your menus over here. Let's see here. Preferences. Oh, that's why it put me in here. So is this like, oh, I thought this was like system mail, Unix. So I think if I set it to that, maybe I could do like, I'm just spitballing here because I don't really know much about Unix mail, but this is, back when it would have probably been used. Okay, it took that. Now, I wonder if I can actually, let's see, I can probably come up here and do messages compose too. Yeah, there you go. You must have at least one transport agent enabled. Okay, and it crashes every time that I do that. Oh, that's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, maybe we'll just come back to it. We don't really need email. So this is a feed reader, and that's interesting. So we can add some feeds. Subscribe to URL, so I could put in a feed URL here. I'd have to go grab one of those, but it's interesting that it looks like it could work. I guess I should go do that. Do we have a web browser or something? Because I don't know. Networking. See, it might be under regular applications because that's like something modern. I would think it would be probably networking. No. Oh, web browser. Duh. Okay. Create a user profile. Sure, we'll use that one. I've never even heard of this web browser before, but it looks like it's meant to kind of blend in with the design. I wonder if this is even modern enough you can go to Google or anything. Yeah, it's got HTTPS support. So let me think here. What is a good podcast feed or something I could subscribe to? RSS test feed. Let's try. Somebody's probably got a test feed that I can. Let's see here. Here we go. This is like probably some. Yep. Okay. There it is. All right. So let's go ahead and take that. How do I Oh, well, that was actually a good guess. I wasn't 100% sure. So we hit subscribe here, paste, and there it is. So it works. Cool. Now, how do I make this? I guess I can probably. Yep, that works. Okay. So I'm, not really dealt with this much. It's interesting. This is, relatively easy to figure out. I kind of missed the idea of having like the other buttons up here, but it looks like, you can right click and you can do all of those things. And, so I guess it's, something I could work with. Anyway, but that's our RSS feed. So I'll right click and quit that. We already looked at the clock. Oh, that's the clipboard or something. Let's see. Okay. Clause Mail. So this is yet another email client. Local mailbox. So this is interesting. So this could be like mail name. So I wonder, because I'm kind of curious about that Unix mail stuff. Can I compose something to myself now? Okay, let's find out. Yeah. Send. That actually works. So if I check my mail, that is cool. I'd actually never dealt with that. Cool. Okay. Let's see here. If I click on these, I think I have to double click on them because it doesn't seem like stuff's working. Okay. This is, I'm not really sure. Okay, it's another like documentation thing. What's this? Okay, that's the thing we already had open. We'll close that. Oh, look at that. It changes the way the moon looks when it's on right now and when it's off. That is cool. Okay, what's this? This is like a, root level terminal. Let's see. I'm guessing HTOP is, it is on here. So we can look at the system utilization. Not that we really need a root to do that. And yeah, you can see that it is pretty light on RAM. I give it 8 gigs, but it's not even using a whole gig of RAM, just 400, and 16 megs. Then we got 4 CPU cores, it's barely being used. I got some swap space in here, it's not being used, all that. This is like package. Yeah, Synaptic. Of course it is. So we do have Synaptic package manager in here. This is interesting because Synaptic is actually themed to look like everything else. I bet they've got like a GTK theme or something that sets all this up. And it says there's AbiWord installed as well. So that's interesting. Let's see if I can find. Yeah. And yeah, AbiWord is GTK as far as I know. Let's double check. I think it is. Yeah, that's GTK. So they've got a custom GTK theme. I like this because that means that everything will look right and all together, will match. And that's the kind of thing somebody like me would care about. I don't know if everybody would care about that, but I would care about that. So there is that. Let's see about it here. Copyright. Yep. And let's see here. So we can restart the GUI. We can shut down, all that kind of stuff. Makes sense. We have help screens here. And we have an info panel as well. So let's see. It looks like it is running on X. We're in true color, 16 million colors, 24 bits, precision mode. Interesting. And you can see all of the different offers and such there over the years. We look at settings. What's the settings manager look like? Is this looks like the Mate one to me. And I did see a couple things in there a while ago when I was looking around that was Mate related. There's also a display here, and I bet you it's not going to give us as good performance, but yes. So let me come in here and let me just turn our scale back down. Now, I wonder how I move this. No, that's not how you do it. Uh-oh. Hold on. I can move it like, okay. Let's just move it over here. All right. This is like this is how you, okay, I think I just figured this stuff out. So I mounted it. And if I open there we go. Now I bet it's in here. Yeah. Well, let's just install the guest editions. Anyway, we could try another one here. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Yeah, and I have a feeling that's probably a good idea because this is not working. Anyway, we figured out how to mount it anyway. Let's see. What's this? So that's just a terminal. Makes sense. And that's root. That's right. We already looked at that. This is, here we go. UI preferences. Cool. Let's look at this. So we have smart window placement and stuff we can adjust here. I like that. We can come in here. I wonder, there's probably something in here that lets me set, the little icons up here to actually minimize and stuff. I don't see it, but I thought there would be such a thing. So maybe not. Let's see here, workspace navigation. Let's see. Toolbar style. I guess I have to save it. I can't tell a difference. I don't think it's actually updating or something. Let's see here. Okay, run a program. This is application menu stuff. So what's in the applications menu? Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. Oh, we got hot corners support. That's cool. Yeah, this is very customizable. Let's see here. Options. And okay, we can adjust the fonts. So we could probably make this a little bigger. There we go. Now everybody can see a little better. That's interesting. Okay, we can disable them in other desktops for some reason. All right, so I'm not really sure what we can do with that, but it is interesting that we do have, what we do here. So, they really like you to have email clients, don't they? Look at this. Here's a CLI one. I've actually never even heard of this one before. Is it one of those you can click? No, I guess I have to just use the keys. Yep. All right. I think we should look under more of these because these seem to be the ones that, oh, look, chess. This is the one that's very, very similar to the one in macOS. I think it actually has the same code base at one point because I'm pretty sure that they're both open source. I'm not really good at playing chess, but, we can. Okay, now I guess the other side has to, there it goes. And so I can embarrass myself here. Let's see. I can I? Okay, I don't know how you do it. I guess I have to move this. Yeah, okay. So I'm not exactly an expert at chess, but that's apparently how you do it. And yeah, so I don't know. We can, I could try playing this for a while, I guess, but whatever. We'll close that. Let's see here. Actually, about chess first. Okay, a graphical chess game. There you go. And interesting, Apple Computer is actually listed. So this is the exact one. I was thinking it might be because it looks very, very similar. So let's go and look here at some different things. We got a CPU monitor. That's cool. Let's look at that. Is that it? It's just, yeah, I guess that's it. Can't even move it from the looks of it. Pause. Help/preferences. Okay. I'm not really actually that enthusiastic about that design. Let's see, so games, like I said, we've got a couple in there. I haven't heard of some of those before. Let's see. What about sound? What have we got in sound? So like different volume controls and stuff. Got some scientific stuff. What is this? It's like some networking stuff. And oh, goodness. Is this yet another? It is. It looks like it's another email one. Okay. Wow. They really want to make sure you can send email on this, I guess, it makes sense because this is emulating back when I guess you could argue email was a really big deal. Text edit, I believe. Isn't this the same? This looks like it. I wonder if we can find the about. Oh, let's see. Help. No. Info, I bet. Yeah, about. I bet there's Apple Computer in here, isn't there? No. Okay, this is Next software, though. And here it is, Apple Computer. Yep. So I believe, considering it has the same name and it kind of reminds me of the text edit on Mac, this is, for those that do not know, NextStep was bought by Apple and they basically turned that into Mac OS. And it was based on BSD. So there we go. Got different themes too. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to play with these, but I don't know which theme we're on. NextStep looks like the one we're on because it didn't change. Okay. So if hold on. Which one was appearance? Oh, no. Okay. I messed up. Preferences, appearance, themes. Here we go. So let's look at something. What's WonderMaker Live? That's very similar. It looks like the only thing I could tell was that font got a little different looking, a little more bold from the looks of it. So, let's see, appearance. OpenStep. Yeah, so this looks more like OpenStep, which was the open source version of NextStep from what I remember. Interesting. So maybe we leave it on this for the rest of the video. And that's what a terminal looks like in there. So, you know, we got different workspaces. You know, I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like I could actually enjoy using this, honestly. Okay, that's our preferences. But I feel like I could enjoy using this, you know. It doesn't seem half bad. Okay, interesting. Got the Tor browser in here and a bunch of other stuff. I'm surprised they're shipping that kind of thing, but they are. They got Telegram in here. And yeah, okay. So I don't know, folks. You know, this is definitely one of these videos where I don't know if you'll actually enjoy it or not, because it's definitely a little bit more, I don't know if I'd say dry, but just, you know, I find this interesting. I don't know if you find it interesting, but oh, here we go. System information. What's that screen look like? Pretty sure I've seen this in other Linuxes. I'm pretty sure this is like a GTK app. It's still cool looking though. You can see it picked up everything, and we can benchmark the system, and okay. Yeah. Looks like that's the program right there. And based on the way that UI works, it's definitely a GTK one. Interesting. I mean, you know, I got to say, I definitely find this OS interesting. I'm thinking, you know, what if we open a terminal and try installing Firefox on it? Because I'm curious, I don't know about you, but what Firefox looks like on this box. So let's just, it's Debian, so we should just be able to do sudo apt install. Oh, interesting. They have not got autocomplete on. I think that's a thing in Debian, like regular Debian too. I can't type today. Goodness. I got a microphone in front of me here, folks, and you know, it's a lot hard. No package named Firefox. Really? Let's try running the updates, because I'm assuming this uses the regular Debian repos, and I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, I think we have to do Firefox ESR, actually, the extended support release, I bet. Let's try that. ESR. Yeah, there we go. So that's installing. So I'm really curious to see what Firefox looks like on here. I mean, it normally uses GTK on Linux for rendering, and so it should, from what I can tell with the other GTK apps, just show up really well. Okay, let's close that. And does it auto-populate? That's a big question I have. Or am I going to have to manually... Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to update menus. So if I just click that and come back, will it find it? Like other desktops do automate it? Yeah, it does. Awesome. Okay, so that's, I wish there wasn't that extra step, but maybe if you reboot, it wouldn't be. And yeah, interesting way it themes. I mean, you know, it's not as perfect as I would like it to be, but it looks good enough. You could probably convince yourself this is, you know, kind of old looking, I guess, if you really wanted to. So, you know, we could go to like Wikipedia or something, and yeah, it works. We could look up like Linux. There it is. We're looking at the Wikipedia page for Linux on a Linux system that looks like it's from the 90s, but it's not actually. So, and it seems pretty responsive, and we can even look at the floppy disks here. All right. So what else can we do? You know, we've got auto start in here, so I guess we can auto start some things. Let's see, enabled. Let's see, browse folder. So I'm assuming this is, okay, yeah, it's just got an auto start folder from the looks of it. And I guess if it's in here, yeah, shell scripts, it just will probably auto start. Okay, that's cool. Nice and simple. And you can see here's our files again. But yeah, this doesn't seem half bad at all, really. You know, preference backup here. This is an execute prompt, so we could do, I wonder if I type a terminal command if it opens in a terminal. I don't think it does. Nope. So if I try typing Firefox ESR and hit OK. Yeah, so it launches GUI apps only. Cool. The more you know, right? Apparently it will not launch terminal apps. That would be cool if it did that, but you know, you have a terminal here, so we can just do that. We got a power manager. Ooh, screensaver. I would like to see what the screensavers look like. I don't know if these are the ones that, you know, yeah, I think these are more modern. Still cool looking though. And I think this is just regular X screensaver from what I can tell. So, but again, at least it themes the UI, and that is cool. And so it's interesting, I mean, again, I don't know if somebody would actually, use this day to day, but maybe somebody would if they like the retro look. We can adjust the settings here for the session. Application auto start in here. Current session. Interesting. So yeah, I don't know, folks. It seems interesting. We do have those .app extension apps you can see in here like we were talking about. Oh, they got the calculator too, but this is the same one in Mac OS. I don't know if it is or not. It might be from the really old days. 10 plus 10, 20. Yeah, there we go. So I can minimize it with the little icon. I can come down here and quit it. You can come down here and quit that. So yeah, this is interesting. So we could look at maybe a few of the other things. We got like development tools in here. That could be interesting to look at. We got ink. Let's look at that. Oh, it's like just a text editor. Okay, I was figuring it'd be like a drawing tablet thing. Let's see here. So we got, different stuff. What's this? Let's look. Okay, this is like an image viewer thing, but I'm not really sure how it works. I don't want to spend too long on this and bore people if they don't like this, but I think this is interesting. And honestly, the people that are bored are probably gone now anyway, right? But just like in Mac OS, if you notice here, if I click the X, it doesn't actually close. I have to come down here and manually close it. So that's, again, you can see there's some similarities here to, different things. What's TalkSoup? Some kind of I'm guessing this is IRC. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Connection, open server list. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Freenode. This is IRC. Okay. It's an interesting looking IRC client. I kind of like that retro style and apps. And so, interesting. I could see using this, for fun. I wouldn't probably make it my daily operating system or anything, but, I think it's interesting, right? There's different stuff. I particularly like looking at, this is another thing I opened. Okay. File system. So we can set the disk setup, show dot files. Okay. Internet. Let's see. Default web browser. How do I change that? It doesn't look like it will let me. Interesting. Okay. So, anyway, but I think that it's interesting stuff. They've got different development things. I'm guessing this is like a code editor of some kind, probably. Let's see if it comes up. Looks like it's up. Well, maybe not actually. It's bouncing. So again, that's something else you see from like Mac OS where it would bounce while it's loading. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still loading. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure people that like know what they're doing with something like this is looking at the screen and saying like, oh, Fitza doesn't know what he's doing. I'm the first to admit that. I'm just going to close it because I don't think it's going to cooperate. But okay. If you notice, I keep going back to the same menu options. I'm just not used to the way this works yet. Let's see. Project Center. Okay. You can see they have application bundles in here, which I thought was kind of interesting. I think it'd be cool to have those on Linux. I'm just saying, like, why can't we adopt that? Some lawyer will probably tell me Apple owns a patent or something to that, and maybe they do, but it's in this, so I don't know if that is really the case. And that never seemed to open yet, so we'll have to come back to it. Development. What's this? Okay, this is like a UI thing, I think, where you can make no document. Let's see here. Document. New application. Yeah. So this is like a window designer kind of thing. So let's see here. Let's make a little UI here. I think I can pretty good guess. You can drag it. I'm guessing I can click and there we go. Got a huge button. This is cool. I like it. This is actually fun to play with for a nerd like me. Let's see here. This is like what? I'm guessing a text one. How do I? Oh, what is this? Like an image thing, I think. Icon. Yeah, looks like it is. Now, I guess you put this to a path to an image or something. I'm not really sure. Let's see here. Okay. You know, this is definitely not the probably best UI. Okay. There we go. I can add a second window. I can add a panel, which to me looks the same as a normal window. I'm not really sure. I guess there's like some difference. Okay. It looks like I can like edit the menus, I guess, or something. Yeah, I'm definitely not an expert at this, and I think this is probably where I'll leave it. But this is interesting. Let's see. Here's images. What if... Oh! I figured it out, everybody. We got sounds. I ain't recording sound right now, but if I turn it on... Okay. Okay. Strange sounds. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah. Let's... You know what? Why don't we save it? We'll just call it test. And yeah, this one never loaded, I don't think. Actually, it might be one of these. Okay, let me close this. Project new. Okay, so this did open. So we can look in. Oh, a bundle. We can make a bundle. So let's try test.app. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, let's see here. Classes. Could not open editor. Interfaces. Support files. I am not really sure what I do here. Let's see. Project launcher. Project build. Let's see. Do you want to clean and build? Okay. This is build terminated, but did it actually work? See, I don't. It says failed here, so I guess not. Loaded files. Project inspector. Yeah, so folks, you know, this is definitely above my, looks like it's C or C++ or something. Yeah. But I don't know how this works. So, you know, I don't know. I kind of want to play with this more off the air. But anyway, I think I'm going to hop off of the video now. And let's see, how do I shut it down? Session menu, shut down. Okay. And what if I just turn it off? What's that? Yeah, it just exits. Okay. Well, anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that video. I thought it was pretty cool, and I hope you stuck with me for the entire video. I know it's a little bit of a long-winded one today, but I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.
And action.